Hey everyone, the new Batman and Robin comic is getting better and better. It's filled with investigations, gang wars, and a new threat that's really giving Batman a hard time. There's even a villain who's scared of General Grimaldi. But is he really a threat to Batman? Plus, what was Bruce Wayne's relationship like with Dick Grayson after the kid lost his parents? Stick around for this video to find out everything and catch every detail of this latest comic, and I'll tell you right off the bat, it's amazing, and you can't miss it. What's up guys? Welcome to Comic Chronicles. Batman and Robin Year One is the new comic released by DC Comics that showcases the first year of our beloved dynamic duo, how Bruce trained Dick Grayson, and how he built that father-son bond with the kid who just lost his parents. We've already got a video covering all the details from issues 1 and 2, so just click the card on your screen to check out how it all started. Now, it's time to dive into everything that happened in issues 3 and 4, so feel free to skip ahead to issue 4 or jump back to any part of the video. I'm leaving markers on the scroll bar to make it easier for you to follow along. And while you're at it, don't forget to give us a bat like on the video, hit that bat subscribe button, and turn on notifications so you don't miss any DC news and stay updated on everything happening in the animations, movies, comics, and more. Thanks a bunch, and let's get into the video. The third issue opens up showing General Grimaldi's plans to pit Gotham City's biggest crime families against each other. Remember, this general first appeared in the first issue of Batman and Robin Year One, and he's the one gunning for power in the underworld, striking fear even in insane criminals like Two-Face. First, Grimaldi orders his guys to attack one of the Maroni's trucks, which deliver their loads at specific times and days, using the excuse that they're supplying restaurants. Next, he sends his men against the Gazoo, setting a trap for them to get caught by the cops. Finally, Grimaldi orders an assault on the Falcone, and the one doing this dirty work for Grimaldi is none other than a Gazoo member, who made sure to show his face to all the cameras while he took out the goons. Meanwhile, in the Batcave, Batman is trying to figure out why all this gang warfare is happening. For years, there'd been an agreement between them regarding Gotham's territories. Bruce is laser-focused on these events while Alfred tries multiple times to point out that it's been a week since he last spoke to Dick, and the kid needs Bruce. But Bruce keeps ignoring his loyal butler until Alfred gets fed up and yells at Wayne, who rushes upstairs, worried about what happened to the kid. Bruce then sees all the mess that young Grayson left around the mansion. He asks Alfred if he tried talking to the kid about cleaning up his messes, and Alfred replies that he always does, but Dick doesn't listen. Bruce then tells Alfred that he doesn't understand the kid's behavior since they are so similar. Bruce says he didn't need supervision and turned out just fine. Alfred reminds him that the kid isn't just like Bruce, he can be a capable Robin, but Dick Grayson needs structure. Their conversation gets cut off when the bat signal lights up in the sky. An hour later, Batman and Robin arrive at a Falcone ship and find some thugs interrogating Two-Face. They want the name of the guy who shot the Maroni's truck driver since the Falcones have been framed for it. Two-Face refuses to give it up but eventually reveals that General Grimaldi is behind it all. Harvey also mentions that if they want more info, they'll have to pay, and even Falcone knows this. In fact, Tony Zuko was able to roam freely in the city and take out the circus couple because Harvey let it happen. Of course, this is all a bluff from Two-Face, but it's enough for Robin to believe it and act without thinking of the consequences. The Boy Wonder jumps in, surprising everyone, but Two-Face and the others manage to escape while Batman and Robin are left in danger after Harvey sabotages the ship before fleeing. And that's how issue 3 of Batman and Robin, Year One ends, with Batman sinking into the sea with a container after rescuing Robin. Issue 4 starts off with a tense atmosphere. Batman is sinking in the water, trapped between containers. Robin jumps in to save his mentor, but the bat signals for Robin to wait up top. Of course, Batman survives. He comes out of the water and chews out the kid for his reckless move that could have gotten him drowned. Batman expresses his frustration about always feeling one step behind when dealing with new mobsters in town. The story then cuts to General Grimaldi, who's on his terrace showing the view to his dad while threatening to toss him off the edge. Grimaldi wants to show his dad how to dominate a city because his dad has always wanted to take Miami but never managed to. Grimaldi wants to prove that proper commandos win by being smart, not savage. He wants to show that he's the man his father never was. Then one of Grimaldi's thugs mentions he was on the Falcone ship, but nobody noticed him. He tells Grimaldi that Two-Face spilled the general's name, and soon after, Batman and Robin showed up on the ship to bust things up. Grimaldi just instructs his men to find Two-Face and bring him to him. This general isn't messing around. The next day, at Wayne Manor, a social worker arrives for a surprise visit. Alfred tries to stall while he alerts Bruce and Dick, who had just returned to the Batcave. The two get ready and go talk to the social worker, and after the conversation, there's a hilarious moment where Dick freaks out upon learning he's starting school the next day. Later that night, Grimaldi's thugs receive a large box addressed to their boss. They open the box to inspect it and get swarmed by a bunch of bats that fly out to attack them. Grimaldi tries to see what's going on, but Batman is already inside his office. The Bat, in a threatening tone, starts revealing everything he knows about the general, telling him he has 24 hours to get out of town before he's forced out. Grimaldi calls his thugs, but of course, none of them stand a chance against Batman. The Dark Knight places several ultrasonic bat beacons on the thugs, and a swarm of bats surrounds the criminals, allowing Batman to make his escape. On the terrace, the Bat activates a device in his suit that turns on his Batglider, quickly flying away. Grimaldi says he won't punish any of his men because he underestimated Batman. Batman is someone who can't be contained, no prison can hold him. The issue wraps up showing Dick's reaction to going to school with Alfred, closing on a beautiful panel featuring Chris Samnee's art. Guys, this comic is fantastic. The color composition paired with the artwork is breathtaking, and Mark Waid's writing is really engaging. Now, I want to touch on a detail I didn't mention during the reviews, which is the fact that this Grimaldi goon is infiltrating the gangs without anyone noticing. Notice how he's able to alter his face, and if we recall the past issues, there was that goon who set the truck on fire with all the other thugs still inside, and in the process, his face was kind of melting. So, there's not much doubt that this goon is none other than Clayface. He's really been utilized a lot in the stories, whether in comics, animations, and he's even getting his own movie in the DCU. Who would have thought Clayface would be such a recurring character across various media? But it leaves us wondering what his motivation is for working for General Grimaldi. The plot isn't rushing to unfold, and at the same time, we see great interactions between Bruce Wayne, Dick Grayson, and Alfred. I really want to see more moments like these among the three of them. The scene with Dick learning he's going to school is super funny, and here we also get to see Bruce show his caring side, understanding the kid's pain and wanting to help him. And since we're seeing Batman at the start of his career, he doesn't come off as the bitter, closed-off person that's super hard to deal with. I really enjoyed these two issues, but now I genuinely want to know your thoughts. Are you enjoying Batman and Robin, Year 1? Comment down below. I'd love to read your opinions and respond. Tap that sphere on your screen and subscribe to our channel with notifications turned on so you don't miss anything about the upcoming issues of this comic and many other Batman and DC titles coming out. Be sure to check out our full review of issues 1 and 2. Thanks a lot, and see you next time.